This LOS is identify the type of market structure within which a firm operates. Identification of market structure. So as we have seen, there are two types of methods used to identify market structures. Econometric approaches estimate the elasticity of supply and demand. The more elastic, the more competitive, using either a time series or a cross-sectional approach to examine the relationship between price and quantity. The second type is a measure of concentration, which includes a concentration ratio and the HHI index, Herfindahl-Hirschman index, with larger values indicating more competitive. That's important to remember. On the HHI index, if it's a larger value, it's more competitive. So methods of identifying the market structures. The first, econometric. The goal is to estimate the elasticity of supply and demand. Issue is that only equilibrium price and quantity can be observed, not the entire demand and supply. The time series regression analysis requires a large number of observations, which may not be practical because the market structure may have changed over time. And cross-sectional regression analysis also requires a large amount of data and is affected by specific proxies for demand. So with regards to the constant measures of concentration ratio, we just saw that in the last LOS. We've got the concentration ratio and the HHI index. And the last LOS, we went through the calculations for that. So we're just going to finish this LOS with two quick practice questions. The first one, in an industry comprised of 3 companies, which are small-scale manufacturers of an easily replicable product, unprotected by brand recognition or patents, the most representative model of company behavior is A, oligopoly, B, perfect competition, or C, monopolistic competition. The correct answer is B. The credible threat of entry holds down prices and multiple incumbents are offering undifferentiated products. So you can see that the product is easily replicable and it's unprotected by brand recognition or patents. And so that's representative of perfect competition. And the last practice question for this LOS. Deep River Manufacturing is one of many companies in an industry that make a food product. Deep River units are identical up to the point they are labeled. Deep River produces its labeled brand, which sells for $2.20 per unit, and house brands for 7 different grocery chains, which sells for $2 per unit. Each grocery chain sells both the Deep River brand and its house brand. The best characterization of Deep River's market is A, oligopoly, B, perfect competition, or C, monopolistic competition. So that was a nice question to end on. C is correct. There are many competitors in the market, but some product differentiation exists, as the price differential between Deep River's brand and the house brand indicates. And that's the last slide for this LOS. Thank you.